All right. You know it. You feel it. It's time to level up. You've been building and creating magic, and now your business is showing real growth. And that's amazing. It's incredible. But with all of that excitement, I know there's a little bit of uncertainty. You're wondering, how do you keep this momentum going without burning out? How do you make this growth sustainable? Well, as always, when you're with me, you know you're in the right place. This episode, we're going to talk about all of that. I'm going to give you practical tips to not only keep growing, but to thrive while doing it. You're about to level up in the best way possible, and I'm excited to guide you through it. And this is going to be a pep talk. So, are you ready? Okay, let's get to it. Okay, welcome to Fuel Your Fantabulousness podcast, where I'm here to give you the joy, support, and practical tools you need to level up in your business and life. Hey, everybody, I'm Tanya Fisher, your host, business mentor, intellectual property attorney, fitness professional, and weekly pep talk giver. All right, I'm so excited you're here today because this stage of your journey is really something special. You've put in the work, you're seeing the growth, and that is worth celebrating. You know how much I love to celebrate you. Well, please celebrate yourself because it's very much worth celebrating. However, right now, you might be feeling like things are moving pretty fast, right? Maybe you're even a little unsure of what's next. But let me tell you, this is exactly where you're meant to be. You're moving forward, and that's something to be extremely proud of. And you're going to do amazing. Okay. So let's get in those comfy chairs that are on the rooftop deck because today it's that pep talk where I am talking directly to you, the visionary who's out of the startup phase and stepping into a whole new level of success. This is your time to shine, sustain, and grow. So I'm ready. I know you're ready. Let's get to it, okay? You comfortable? You're cool? All right. First of all, then, I need you to take a moment and own your amazingness. You know, that's what we're about always, right? What's our motto? What's our way of life? Create your moment, savor your moment, and pass it on. Right now, you're in that savor your moment stage for a little bit, okay? You've been creating your moment, doing your thing, your business is growing. So, right now, I want you to savor that moment and own your amazingness. You didn't get here by accident, okay? The growth you're seeing, that's the result of your hard work, your dedication, and your vision. And let me talk to you. It's just the beginning. You're on the path to something even greater, okay? Something bigger, something extraordinary, all right? You know that's my word, right? Today, we're going to talk about how you can sustain and leverage this momentum, okay? Because it's great to be growing and have that growth, but it's more important to have that continual growth, right? So, we're going to talk about sustaining it. And the whole purpose of growing is to be able to leverage what you're doing, okay? All right. So, we just talked about it, owning your amazingness. I'm going to need you to own this moment. Savor your moment, okay? This is a joyous time, even if it does feel uncertain. Remember, joyous, joyous, joyous time. Growth, it always comes with a little bit of the unknown, but the fact that you're here means you're moving forward. This is that part of really experiencing your vision, seeing it come into fruition. So, this is a time for celebrating every win every lesson and every step you've taken to get here. You may feel like you're still figuring things out, and that's okay because you are. There's lots more, but that's exactly how this process works. Okay. As you grow, there's more to know, and that's not a hindrance. That's not something to be concerned or worried about, is something to embrace. Okay. All right. Because when you have that kind of hesitation, we're not talking about anything about second guessing yourself. You know, you're doing, you're doing it, right? It's that, okay, I'm growing, what do I do next? How do I keep this? And it's a natural feeling everyone has at each step, at each stage of growth. You're going to feel that because really what you are feeling is growth. And because, especially if this is your first business, that growth feels different. It feels good, but it feels different, right? And that feeling is just that real tangible growth that you would work for, that you would envision. So embrace it. And also know that you don't have to have it all figured out. Okay. The important thing is that you're taking steps, evolving, and that's all that really matters. So while all of that is going on, I'm going to get into this. I need you to prioritize your health. I know you're busy and I know you've got a lot on your plate, but I'm going to remind you again, your health and wellness are non-negotiable. When you prioritize your health, you're creating the foundation for long-term success. Because here's the truth: know it, believe it, receive it. If you're not well, your business won't be well either. So as you're, growing and you're moving along and you're busy, 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 trying to make sure that you maintain this momentum, keep doing what you're doing and grow, just think about what's one small thing you can do even today to put your wellness first, because it's so important. And that can include drinking more water, right? Taking a 10-minute walk or giving yourself permission to unplug for a bit. And when you think of this one small thing, I actually want you to do it, okay? Because these little habits, they add up and they're going to help you maintain the energy you need to grow your business and thrive. All right, the next one. I was going to say this too. I want you to step into that next level. This is the perfect moment to step out of that newbie mindset and embrace the fact that you are ready for next level resources, strategies, and support. You've laid the groundwork, and now it's time to build on that solid foundation, okay? What got you here won't necessarily get you to the next level. So it's time to think bigger, and you're going to have to invest in yourself. And that could mean several things, right? That might mean learning new systems, refining your brand, protecting your business, and definitely protecting it with contracts, or getting the support you need to get growing, to keep growing, right? So don't be afraid to embrace the resources and knowledge that will help you solidify where you are now and grow into what's next. And I know that sounds like, what? I have been getting help. I've been doing this and protecting my brand possibly, and learning new systems. Well, the key is all of this advances as you grow. So you're starting to see a lot more coming your way. And I know that can feel a little daunting, but trust me, trust me, trust me. Stepping into that next level will feel so empowering. Okay. All right. And with that, whew, this is a big one because I need to emphasize this one for myself. You are not alone. You have a community, a crew, a squad. All right. I know many of you are doing this business thing on your own, and it can feel very isolating at times. Same here, been through it, going through it. Okay. You have this business, especially if you are a team of one, right? You're like, all right, I'm growing, things are happening. You just sometimes you feel like people don't understand what's what you're going through, what's going on, right? And you got to know it. People do, and they are willing to help you. They're willing to support you. They're willing to celebrate you, okay? For all of us who've gone through something or another, we can help people out. Like, something because you've been through it, you what I call navigating things, but also knowing how to navigate through something and have either solutions for it or things to say, hey, I don't know how to necessarily solve that, but I could tell you that there's a way to do X, Y, and Z that maybe will alleviate any burden or frustration, overwhelm, or uncertainty on something. Like someone has gone through something similar that you can pick up some insights from that will help you move along and continue to grow. But please do not feel like you are in this alone. Like this is something that you have to bear and bear alone and figure out because you are not. You really do have a whole community. And especially if you're hanging with me, you got a crew, right? If anything, you got me. But yes, this entire community, because I'm here with you every step of the way. This power that you have will be exponential when you are kind of immersed in a community, especially when you're connecting with like minded women who are on the same journey. Now, they don't have to be at the same place that you are, but the journey of growing, the drive that they have, the ambition that they have to keep making it to that next level, that's what you're looking for. All right. So I want you to use this community to ask questions, to share your wins, and lean on each other when you need it. Okay. So do know there is power in community, and it really is power in connecting with others who are there with you to make sure that as they grow, you grow as well. All right. That's why I created this entire space, this little digital universe and experience. So you don't have to go through this journey alone. All right. So together, all of us, we're going to keep growing and we're going to keep leveling up together. All right. So, with all that being said, you know, I love to give actionable tips. Okay. So, let's talk about a few tips and resources that will help you maintain and sustain this amazing growth that you're experiencing. All right. I think I have three of these. Let me look at my list. Yes. The first one, of course, protect your business. Protect your business. Make sure you have solid contracts in place. All right. You're going to register those trademarks to protect your brand and your copyrights. And make sure overall that you are legally covered. Okay. Because this is going to give you the confidence to grow without fear. Second one, set boundaries. Set boundaries with your time. Growth doesn't mean you need to work more hours. It's about working smarter, not harder. Okay. We hear that all the time. And that's because there's truth to it. Work smarter, not harder. As you grow, it doesn't mean there is going to be a lot more coming your way. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you have to work so much harder to keep the momentum going, to keep that growth going. What you're going to do is work smarter. You're going to use tools, automation, and systems that allow you to focus on what matters most for you and your business. All right, what's the third one here? Oh, of course, with all that I just said, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, whether it's investing in your learning, mentorship, or even investing in taking time for self-care. All right. You're going to hear me say it 1,000, a million, a trillion times. Those aren't luxuries, they're necessities for your growth. Okay. Learning, mentorship, self care. Those are necessities. All right. Wrapping up my little pep talk. I want you to embrace this time with joy. You are on a path to something extraordinary, okay? Yes, it could feel overwhelming at times, but you've got this, okay? You are strong, you are capable, and you are so worthy of every bit of success that's coming your way. No one can do what you do, and everything you do is the best of the best. Believe that. I'm not just saying it, I'm telling you, and you know it. All right. Remember the path, the journey to the luxurious greatness. It's a series of steps, okay? Some are small, some are big, but each one matters. You are doing the work and it's paying off, okay? Keep showing up, keep prioritizing yourself, and keep reaching for that next level. I'm here to guide you, support you, celebrate you always, and remind you just how amazing you are. All right, we're going to level up together. So you've got this, we've got this. It's only going to get better from here. All right. Hopefully, you are already on my newsletter list. All right. I need you to get in on that community. I talk about these things all the time about growing your business, about protecting your brand, about prioritizing your wellness and well being. Okay. So join the newsletter if you haven't already. And of course, if you're not a member of our CYA Cafe membership, please consider joining now. Not only do I talk about these things, I have so many resources for you, from workshops to action guides. We're all about always taking action. Don't forget my action steps that I gave you earlier, and just ways of celebrating you. And again, all of the topics, everything I talk about: growing your business, protecting your brand, and prioritizing and protecting your well being. All right. So join us. Definitely get on that newsletter list and join the community as well. Links are in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to subscribe. And guess what? We'll chat soon.